Good morning, this is H coming at you with another Inventor tutorial video. This time we're going to be looking at the tool that is called Region Properties. And this tool is important because it's been on the Inventor certification for many, many years. And it's just a really good tool to help assist you getting information needed from part files and sketches. So there's the measure tool that's in the inspect tab. And also region properties. But so the ways to get information about different part files are the I properties, which is in file. And you can go to I properties of a part file, which opens up this window. We go to the physical tab and we update. And of course, this is the general properties menu that gives us the mass of a part when there's 3D materials, whether it's area and its volume. And that's one location out of several that can get you data like this that is about your part file. This currently has no 3D material to it. It is a sketch 1. It is a rectangle shape with these 3 circles that are made in it. And it has all of its dimensions and everything that are there. So we're going to be looking at the inspect tab. There's also the measure tool that is here. The measure can measure like the length of lines, like this one here, like if we don't know something. The measure tool also works very well with 3D extruded material as well. So it measures position, length, angles, loops, areas, distance, radius, and diameter. So it can give you a lot of information. You can see in the little pictorial that's there for this measuring tool, it's giving you a 3D image of a 3D extruded part file. So this measure tool works very well for that. Now, in sketches like this, region properties is really what you want to use. But the most important thing about region properties is remembering how to maintain access to that tool. So right now, region properties is grayed out. Even though we have a sketch here, we have sketch 1, but it's grayed out and is unusable. We cannot click on it because we are not editing this sketch. We're not in sketch mode. That is the most important thing to remember about region properties. When we want to use this tool to get information about our sketch, because it's always about the sketching regions, we want to make sure we're in sketch mode. So if I double click on sketch 1, we are in sketch mode because the sketch tab is highlighted blue here for me. The sketch finish sketch checkbox is available for me to use if I want to use it. And we know we are in sketch mode here. Like this is where we could edit the sketch here, change dimensions, whatever we wanted to do. But I'm going to go back to the inspect tool and show you the region properties is active, right? So the region property calculates one or more closed sketch loops that you select in a 2D sketch. It calculates the area, perimeter, area, moment of inertia. It calculates a bunch of different things for you, and some more advanced than others. But the main things to be concerned about and to use this for, especially with Autodesk certification for the user certification, is to know how to find the area or the perimeter of a closed loop, right? Now, a sketch closed loop is the idea of a profile, right? If we were going to extrude this part file, right, and extrude this profile, right, that would give us this 3D shape, right? If we wanted to extrude just this circle or this one, those are also, all 3 of those are profiles. So right now in this sketch, there are 4 different profiles. There's the rectangle, and then there's these 3 circles that exist. So when we use region properties, we're looking at selecting a profile. We're looking at selecting something for Inventor to calculate based upon that space. So if I come here and I just click this profile here, just as if I was going to extrude it, that adds sketch loop 1 in there added. And then I can click calculate. And what it's going to do here in this window, for this highlighted green area of this region, it's giving me the area, which is this first number here, 15, 1,525.111 millimeters squared. And then it also gives me the perimeter of this area, including the circle diameter. So it's kind of a funky perimeter because it's not just the perimeter of the rectangle. It's including the perimeter that is here. Okay. So that is there is empty space that they're calculating the circumference of these circles and adding it to the perimeter of the entire region. Okay, so it's fascinating because this perimeter number is definitely a little bit tricky because it's not just 60 times 30 to give us, 30 plus 30 plus 60 plus 60 to give us that total. It's also calculating the circumference of these circles and adding that to the perimeter as well. Okay, so, but this is the tool that we want to use whenever we look at area of a region or perimeter of a region, or if you get into these more advanced options here with area, moments of inertia, and inertia tensor, and all the other things that are here that are calculated for you about this region specifically, this green selected area. And of course, you can add more to this region. We can add another circle to that, and it's going to change these numbers, right? It's going to make the perimeter and the area numbers change in various ways. If I click on the circle and calculate again, and again, we're taking away the circumference of that circle from perimeter. So perimeter is lower, but we're adding it to the area of the selected green. So our area number increases, that value goes up. And this is the use of the region properties tool. Again, the most important thing to remember is that you can only access it and use it when you're in the sketch mode. And you can use it to highlight regions of the sketch, profiles of the sketch, in order to get numerical data about that region, primarily area and perimeter. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully this was instructive and useful to you. Have a great day.